aptly called the melting pot of cultures and religions, because so many people have come from all over the world to contribute their best to this land. And the cultural tapestry that we have is very, very rich, very, very layered. It has myriad layers. So one is a bit confused when you see the chaos around yourself in current Pakistan, not in the year 2023, but since quite a few decades, let's say 4.5 decades, where concepts have been reified, where things have lost their meaning. The cohesion, the national cohesion that we had is gone. And there's religious disharmony, there's political disharmony, there's economic disparity, you name it, everything is there. Simply because the informed decision-making process that was essential to our lives, living in this beautiful tapestry, we should have been able to seek sense and sensibility through our decisions. Unfortunately, it has not happened, because in this country, repeated governments have treated heritage, art and culture like a luxury or something not needed, instead of treating it as a necessity. And people have lost their intimate identities. They don't know who they are. They're either lost in the abyss of confusion or just floating around. They're very, very vulnerable because they've lost their roots, which was supposed to be their strength, their identity, which was supposed to be their strength. And they have lost the spirit of ownership for this land. Because if you have the spirit of ownership for the land, then you will act responsibly no matter what field you choose, no matter what you do, whether you're a teacher, a gardener, a cobbler, a soldier, whatever. So what we need is regaining this sense of or spirit of ownership, inculcating this spirit of ownership in a generation which is going to be leading us in the future. So it's very, very important that our children and our youth are engaged, they are empowered, and they are self-aware, they know who they are. My ministry will be taking a few important measures. The first measure would be to engage children and produce very, very relevant cultural educational material for them based on our indigenous culture narrative. The sad part is that today, our children all over Pakistan, they definitely remember or they know each and every rhyme that has been written in English. They know the idioms, they know the parables, everything. But they don't know a single tongue twister in their own languages, whether it's Pashto, Balochi, Sindhi, Brahvi, Shina, Saraiki, etc., etc. We are so rich in languages. This land is, like I said, a melting pot of cultures and religions or civilizations. And we have so many beautiful languages, each language carrying with it this beautiful treasure of indigenous cultural narrative. So we need to inform our people, our children particularly, and let them know who they are. They should be taught, in early education in their mother tongues. That's very, very important, because getting informed or educated in mother tongue is intimate information, and that becomes part of your system. You can never forget that. And that intimacy gives you confidence, and that intimacy gives you responsibility, also makes you responsible. So we need to instill this sense of ownership in our children and in our youth, so that they are empowered, they know who they are, they're not floating, they're not vulnerable, and they cannot become easy prey to any onslaught from the west or east or whatever. So they need to be productive beings. Rahman Baba, a great Pashto poet, says, Karda gulukra chisima di gulzarshi, agzi makara, popshu ki bide kharsi. That grow flowers, so your land becomes a garden, gulzar. Don't sow thorns, because they'll hurt your own feet. Unfortunately, this land has been, sowing thorns methodically and by design, and have been, watering them using all our resources, which is why, this society today is full of dichotomies, full of aggression, full of intolerance, and our youngsters and our general people have lost the sense of ownership, or they are not in line with the teachings of our great mystics like Bulleh Shah or Rahman or Sarmast or Shah Latif, Shah Hussain. They were the generous people, Sakhi, Zameen ke Sakhi log the, and they contributed so much